Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Board of Selectmen regular meeting for December 12, 2012. And the first item on our agenda is the Woodbridge Board of Education. Dr. Stella.
Well, good evening, everyone. As you know, Beecher Road School has an award-winning music program. The arts are very, very important at Beecher Road School. And it's based on the philosophy that great minds have been sharing throughout the ages, that music provides an outlet for student creativity and self-expression. It enables students to express their noblest thoughts and feelings, and it engages their imagination and allows them to assert their uniqueness. And for all of us, music exalts the human spirit and enhances the quality of life. Well, I'm proud to report to the board and to the town that our annual winter concert last night and yesterday was a tremendous success, judging by the enthusiasm of the participants, the audience, and the cheers that took place throughout the day. There were crowds of hundreds last night, literally hundreds of parents and grandparents and friends. The children always are a good excuse to bring together a community. And the music was just superb, absolutely superb. Sometimes we take things for granted. To recognize that we have musical groups at the elementary that perform with such high quality is really a tremendous asset for the town. And it reminds us that our education has to go beyond standardized tests, which are important, but Woodbridge offers that kind of program. So we applaud the children and the teachers, especially Mr. Lech and Mrs. Marroquin, who help to bring out the best in children. And we applaud the Board of Selectmen and Finance with our Board of Education for providing us with a type of budget that allows us to have a comprehensive program, one that includes an emphasis on the arts. So thank you very much for that. Speaking of budgets, we have worked hard and carefully crafted a district budget for the 2013-14 school year that does the two things that I promise to do each year. One, it will support the educational program during this time, and I underline this, of rapid transformational change. Maintains the quality, brings us a new quality, a flexibility in adjusting to things. And you will find that it's very respectful to the taxpayers of Woodbridge. So it accomplishes both. I will be presenting the budget to the Board of Education on Monday night at 7 p.m. And I look forward to presenting it to you in January or February. At Monday night's meeting, we will also have a presentation by the AKF Consulting and ESG Consulting Groups about the scope of work that is being recommended by the town-appointed building committee for an upgrade at Beecher Road School. I want to thank the town boards again and members of the building committee for the time and energy they are putting into looking into this project and investigating the possibility. We brought our needs to the town, and how those needs can be met, well, we're looking to the town for wisdom on that. And a lot of good citizens have volunteered their time, their talents, their energy, brought in outside experts. There'll be a presentation on Monday night to the Board of Education. But I want to share a story with you, a couple, really. During Hurricane Sandy, the town responded very, very well to the emergency, the challenges. There were trees down, wires, and so on. We faced that as a school community, too, but we also faced the fact that there was a problem with our fuel supply system. It was plugged, and we were worried about the trees and the wires and the buses, but also about having heat up for the children when the schools opened. One company that we called in for emergency repair, they refused to do the work because they were afraid of collapsing the pipe because of the quality of the material and so on. Well, that problem was solved. But a few weeks ago, on a late Friday afternoon, I stay late at school. The head of building facilities called me, brought me into one of the rooms. One of the supply fans that pushes air into the room broke. Ordinarily, that wouldn't be a problem, except that part is about 40 years old. So to locate another part on an emergency basis took us a week and a half. In the meantime, thank God he has the skills to do this. He put together a temporary system to bypass system that allowed heat into the rooms. Now, our rooms, it took me a few months. I'm here 7 years. It took me a few months to understand the challenges of the school, but as we all know, some rooms are hot, some rooms are cold throughout the whole year. But in spite of that, we all take good care of our children. That's the most important thing. But we have medically fragile children also. So are we concerned? Yes, we're always concerned. And again, that's why we thank the town for putting so much effort into looking into possible solutions. And we look forward to the presentation on this, this coming Monday night. We like also to say that the children at Beecher Road School are bathed in the sea of literacy. The emphasis as we go towards the future is going to be on constant learning, and of course we do this through reading, thinking, and so on. One indicator of success in implementing that goal was the week-long book fair conducted by the many volunteers of the PTO. The selections of books was extensive, comprehensive, multi-age, multi-generational. There seemed to be a book for everyone. And the number of books, I believe, was a record number that were sold. So again, our PTO is a tremendous asset to the school, and another model of the kind of volunteerism that exists within our town and makes our town so healthy. With that, I'd just like to extend best wishes to everyone for a happy holiday. Thank you very much.
Any questions? Thank you. No, thank you. Okay. The next item on our agenda is to go into executive session pursuant to Section 1-200B, discussion of pending litigation for Research Drive real estate tax appeal, and we're going to invite everyone at the table here as well as Betsy Quist. So entertain a motion to that effect.